What is up, YouTube? It is Docky or Docky Style Gaming, and I am back at it again with another Godfall video for you all today. Now, I'm super happy to be doing this video because the next video on the channel will be some official Godfall gameplay and footage. But before I get to that video, I do want to break down everything you need to know about Godfall. With the game now officially launching to all PC players in less than 24 hours, let me give you a breakdown of some things you might need to know or want to know in advance before you start playing the game on both PC and PS5. So without wasting any more of y'all's time, let's actually hop into this info. So as I just mentioned, Godfall is dropping in less than 24 hours for PC players, and that means a brand new group of people are probably going to be experiencing Godfall for the very first time, and players that have probably never even seen a Godfall video are going to be playing Godfall for the first time. So these are some things you might want to look out for, expect, and learn before you actually hop into Godfall. So once you actually start the game, you'll be greeted with the fall cinematic intro, and then you'll essentially be thrust straight into the game's campaign. Now, technically, this mission that you're starting with is the tutorial mission, or kind of the prologue of the actual game. There's a mini boss and a final boss as well. Now, ultimately, all of this is to gain access into the Seventh Sanctum. Once here, you can actually view your Valorplates, their abilities, crafting resources, and more. Now, after a brief talk with the Seventh Sanctum, you'll also gain access to your holo map. Now, once you gain access to your holo map, the game becomes fully co-op. Any of your friends or players can hop in and out of your matches whenever they want. So you can either run the entire campaign co-op if you want to, you can explore some of the semi-open world maps of the realms, and then also there's in-game activities, boss hunts, and so much more that you can actually explore and gain access to through your holo map. Now, as I briefly touched on, once you actually gain access to your Seventh Sanctum, you'll be able to view all of your Valorplates. Now, your Valorplates are essentially your 12 classes that are in-game. They all have unique abilities and ultimates, also known as Archon abilities. You can unlock them in any order that you like, though some may take more or rarer resources than others. But the game does allow you to play and unlock the Valorplates you want in the order that you want. And speaking of the Valorplates, the resources to craft most of these Valorplates do come from the Water Realm, from bosses, enemies, Water Realm missions, and a few other sources as well. But now that you essentially have your Valorplate, what good is armor without weapons? And in Godfall, there are 5 different weapon classes in game. You can equip 2 weapon classes at a time to essentially fit your playstyle or your Valorplate's builds. So first up, we have the Warhammers, which are these massive armor-breaking weapons that honestly is pretty ideal for tanks. Next, we have polearms, which are great at distance managing, but also really good precision-based weapons as well. The third weapon are the greatswords, which have the striking power of a warhammer, but the precision of a longsword. Then we have the dual blades, which are the fastest single striking target weapons in the game, great for crit or status builds, and yes, I'm talking about you Hinterclaw or Vertigo players. But then lastly, we have the longswords, which are the balanced and most versatile weapons in the game. You also gain access to a shield on the tutorial mission, and the shield can be used on all 5 weapon classes. So now you have your weapons and your Valorplates, but let's actually get into builds, the true things that are going to show off your Valorplate's power. Now when it comes to builds, there's actually quite a bit to go into, and I'll be doing separate in-depth videos at a later date, but for the most part you have your skill grid, which you spend your skill points on, and currently the max level is 50, so every time you level up you get a skill point for your skill grid. Then you have your augment constellations, which are unique for all 12 of the Valorplates. These help spec your Valorplates into very specific categories and classes. Next, you have trinkets that you can mess around with, which are your charms, your rings, and your necklaces, which all have their own stats and abilities as well. Then we have your battle banners, and then lastly, the life stones. And with all the stuff I just mentioned, there's multiple farmable items for every single one of them. Your charms, your rings, your necklaces, battle banners, life stones, and augments for your augment constellation. And all of this adds to the build variety, letting you craft your own personal unique build for your characters in this game. So now you're officially decked out. You have a decent build, you have decent weapons, and you have your Valorplate of choice. With all that combined, it's time to get into some in-game activities. Now, I have covered some of these in other videos, so I'm not going to go too in-depth in them, but for the most part, we have side missions to look out for, you have hidden quests in the game that you definitely are going to want to look out for, boss hunts, towers of trials, ascended towers of trials, dreamstones, and some more that can be found in the open world. I'll leave most of the in-game to be shown off a bit more tomorrow, tomorrow, but there's definitely some stuff you'll want to look out for in the actual game. So that's pretty much it when it comes to everything you need to know. Now, of course, I've probably left some stuff off, but I have over 45 videos of Godfall content on the channel, so if you think I missed anything, just go back and watch some of my other videos. But if you're wanting to see some Godfall gameplay firsthand, I will be streaming it tomorrow at 3 p.m. Central Time on YouTube. So on this channel, I will be streaming Godfall at 3 p.m. for all to see. If you want to watch it, definitely come to the channel and check it out. If you don't want to be spoiled, I completely understand, but I'll be playing with some of the subs who are playing on PC, and then come PS5 launch date, I'll be playing it on PS5 as well, and I'll be playing with my PS5 subscribers. So again, definitely stop by the channel if you are interested in seeing some Godfall firsthand. If you have any questions, I can actually break it down for you in the stream. And also, if you're a new subscriber and just very curious about Godfall, definitely be sure to stick around on this channel. Subscribe, like the video. I have a bunch of Godfall videos on the channel, probably the most on YouTube if I'm being real. I post daily Godfall videos, and now that the game is about to drop, I'll be doing guides, breakdowns, and so much more. So again, definitely stick around if you are a new subscriber, and if you want to check out Godfall firsthand official gameplay, I will be streaming it tomorrow at 3 p.m. Central Time right here on YouTube. So that's about it. I am going to wrap up this video. Thank you all for watching, and like always, let me know if you have any other questions about Godfall in the comment section. I'll try to answer some of the ones I can, and if I can't get to them again, I will be streaming tomorrow, and I'll try and answer most of those questions on the stream as well. So I hope to see most of y'all at the stream, and I hope to play with some of y'all in Godfall as well. So thank you all for watching, and like always, links to my social media accounts are in the video description, along with the link to the Discord, which I highly suggest you join, because we have both PC and PS5 players that are already squatting up to get ready to play for both platforms launches. So definitely hop in the Discord. Again, a link is down in the video description. So again, thank you all for watching. Be sure to leave a like if you liked the video, leave a dislike if you didn't. I am out of here, guys. Thanks for the love. Thanks for the subs. Peace.